How do you give consent for AI data? Imagine a world where your personal information helps shape the future of technology. But how do you make sure your data is used in a way you're comfortable with? Giving consent for artificial intelligence data is all about making sure you agree clearly and willingly. When you use apps or online services that involve AI like ChatGPT or DALL-E, you're often asked to agree to certain terms. These terms explain what data they want to collect, how they will use it, and if they might share it with others. It's important that this information is simple and easy to understand, not hidden in long legal documents. Consent should be a separate step from just clicking, "I agree" to general terms of service. You need to actively choose to allow your data to be used for AI training. This is called an opt-in process, meaning you have to click a button or check a box to give your permission. It's not enough for the service to assume you agree just because you keep using it. You should also have the power to change your mind at any time. If you decide later that you don't want your data used, you should be able to withdraw your consent easily, without losing access to the service or facing penalties. Services should never make access to their features depend on giving consent for AI data use. You should be able to use the platform without agreeing to have your data used for training. They also need to tell you how long they will keep your data and what security measures they have in place to protect it. For example, if you upload images or texts, the platform should specify if they will delete your data after a certain time or keep it indefinitely. Legal rules like the California Consumer Privacy Act and the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act set standards for how companies should handle your data. These laws requiring clear disclosures, limited data collection, and user control over personal information. When you use AI tools like ChatGPT or productivity plugins, you often give consent through prompts or privacy policies that explain data use. Sometimes, you might see a pop-up asking you to accept specific terms before your data is used for training. Ethically, giving consent respects your right to control your personal information. It builds trust because you know exactly how your data is being used and can decide whether to participate. Giving clear, informed, and voluntary permission is the best way to make sure your privacy is protected in the age of artificial intelligence. Remember, your data is valuable, and you have the right to decide how it's used.